So now we move on, and we see that the church goes into the Dark Ages, comes out of the Dark Ages, and then we see in the early 16th century, also having read the history of it, there was a lot of confusion over the Bible. Which Bible is the real Bible? Apparently there were many handwritten Bibles, there were many Bibles that had been written by scribes. All over England, every grouping had their own Bible. And their Bibles were different. They weren't all the same. And King Henry VIII changed the church. He cut off the Catholic Church and he said, I will be the head of the church. And he turned it into the Church of England, and he became the head of the church. And when he became the head of the church, there was a real scramble. Nobody knew what to do. Is our church a Catholic church? Is it a Protestant church? What are we now? And there came the split in the church from Henry VIII. And his successor was King James I. And he inherited this chaos of all these Bibles. And he decided to get one translation. And it took something like 50 years and 400 or 500 scribes that he brought together in groupings that weren't even with each other. And he got different professors and different intelligent people, educated scribes, to study the original manuscripts and write the Bible that we know today as the King James Bible. And from the King James we get the Message and the Amplified and all those others, but that is almost the pattern. That Bible is the foundation of all the other Bibles. So now we flip through our Bible. We've got how many Bibles on our cell phones? I mean, I can't tell you how many Bibles I've got. I think I must have about 30 or 35 real hard copies in my office. I just love Bibles. If there's a new translation, I have to get it. So I'm sorry you're not the only one with the passion. I've also got the passion. And I've got the passion Isaiah. Have you got that? Oh. I thought I was special. Because I bought it overseas. I don't think it's available here. You can get it on the internet, of course, but it's not available in any bookshop. The point is, it's just a book, the book of Isaiah in the Passion Translation. And it's like you've never read the book of Isaiah when you read that. It's just fabulous. And the Psalms, I've got a separate one on the Psalms. It's really stunning. But they all come from those manuscripts that James pulled together, and people go and study, and they find, because remember, language has changed. We don't thee and thou anymore. That's all gone. Now we had the New King James, and then we got the Amplified from what I remember, and then I know when you go to America, everyone has the NIV,